have a look here. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gaming with Dog. I am, as usual, your host, Simon the Shepherd. I'm not really sure what I would be unusually, but, well, I'm stuck on this path of speech, so let's just keep going with it. I guess the rest of the time I'd be, someone else? Anyway. There we go, that should get the message out to everyone who wants a chunk of it. So. Let's see, so we've done all of the world wandering that we need to do for the time being. So we're going to head back to Balamb and try to liberate them from Galbadian siege, that's the word. So, if everyone's ready. Let's see what we do. Let's hop up on our magical flying Japanese high school. That joke will never get old. Also, I can never remember which thing actually points me forward. Gaming with Dog. Because when you watch my incompetence, you almost feel useful. Anyway. Push. There's a beach. Oh, hey look, there's the smoking crater where we used to go to high school. Whee! Anyway, to Balamb. Man, it's been forever since we've been here. What the hell? What's going on here? I don't know what to do. What's happening in this town? When can we go in? If I knew this was going to happen, I would have brought my daughter with me. She's alright. Uh-oh. We were forced out of town days ago. Our daughter's still at home, but there's nothing we can do. With all these soldiers from Galbadia, we've got to stop and wonder whether Galbadia fell to the hands of the sorceress. So... yeah, we were there and it happened. Yeah. Anyway. Nice weather we're having, huh? Anyway, so let's see here. This town is under the control of Sorceress Idia. The town is off limits while we conduct our investigation. It will last for several days. Once we're through with our investigation here, you're next. So just stay out and stay put. Yo, what's going on in there? You guys look suspicious. What are you doing here? What's Galbadia doing in a town like this? What do you want? Are you residents here? Yeah, that's right. At least residents should be allowed in. It's off limits. You cannot enter or leave. Do you understand? Ha! Who do you think you're talking to? What? What is it now? You said the town was off limits. Does that mean we can't deliver a message either? It's too bad. We have some info on Elena. What? Wait a minute! Tell me everything you know about her. Do you actually know who she is? Kind of. But we need to get inside to confirm something. If you find out any information at all, go talk to the commander. She's staying at the hotel. You will be rewarded. Mommy and Daddy haven't come back. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. The cat's response is to fall asleep. Sounds about right. Since her parents are away, I'm packing her bags so that she'll be able to stay next door. Don't know what'll become of Balamb. I'm sure the sorceress and Galbadia don't give a rotten hoot about this here town. It's a really weird home design. Like, I'm only finally noticing that. Hey Ma! I'm home! Huh? Holy crap! My mother is not in the kitchen! I thought that's where all mothers existed. Yo, Tempest! It's my room up there, it's sacred, you can't go in. Alright. Oh, Ma, you're safe! Sel, how on earth did you get into town? It's all in the brains, Ma. We just said we had some info on Elena. Piece of cake. Oh, what a relief. I was worried you might have beaten up one of the guards. The soldiers have threatened that the sorceress will burn the town to the ground should there be any disturbance. Sorceress Idia, is she here? I noticed a woman with the Galbadian army. Gray hair, patch over one eye. That must be Fujin. That must be Fujin. So they're here. Leave it to me, I'll get rid of those jokers. Could Cypher be here too? They say the town will be released in several days. I wonder if it's true. The whole town's on edge. The residents, the soldiers. Thank you for having us over during these troubled times. Zell, I'm sure the whole town is counting on you, but don't strain yourself or take any chances. But maybe just one sock in the nose might be good. Whoa, wait, I thought you were concerned about me! Hey, just wait, I'll show him what I'm all about. Yo, Zell! I
I've been practicing my special move just for a day like this. Yeah! Super miracle kick!
Let's try that again.
Don't worry, it's my special move, so I'll use it only if I have to. Well, I'm off to check things out.
Shit. Her mother proceeds to pose like a chicken. Or his, or whatever.
That boy! I told him to stay inside. Zal, if you see my son, just drag him back here, please. Control yourself, Zal. It's not like you'll be able to resolve things by fighting.
I don't know, so far our track record has been that we've resolved a lot of stuff by beating the crap out of it, so... What do you want? If it's the commander you're looking for, I have strict orders not to let anyone through. What? Information about Elena? Oh, more rumors?
You know that we'll get a salary cut if we let him through without confirmation.
Yeah, I know. In this army, your salary gets cut just based on just how the boss is feeling.
I guess it goes with the territory when you can't choose your own boss.
Yo, listen. We have top secret info. Bring the commander out here. These guys are kinda suspicious, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Have some respect for the captain. The captain is currently on patrol.
Zell, you sure came back at a good time. Do something about these soldiers. They walk about like they own this place. If only my hubby were still alive, he would have shown them for sure.
Did you know there's a reward for information regarding Elena? Any bit of information is fine. Pretty generous, aren't they? And Captain's napping spot? How the hell should I know? He's probably not sleeping in the streets. With his bulky build, you won't find him on top of a roof either. What was that? Where does the captain take a nap? You know, I've been wondering that myself. Before you know it, he's nowhere in sight. Wonder if he has a secret hideout. And the captain? What business do you have with the captain? If you have any useful information, go to the hotel and talk to the commander. We can't stay at the hotel. I guess we have no choice. Let's just go to my room and rest. It's not like I'm inviting you guys, okay? It's because we have no choice. So this is Zell's room.
It's so clean for a guy's room.
Hey?
Zell, I thought you had your T-board confiscated.
Once you reach my caliber, you gotta have more than one. What? What's so funny?
I just remembered something. Do you know about Zell's famous incident?
What incident?
Well, Zell was riding his T-board in the hallways of the garden, and he made a sharp turn into the women's
Anyway. Oh. Huh. Let's rest up.
Yay, save points are fun things.
Anyway. I wonder where Zell's mother sleeps. Like, in the oven or something?
I'm worried about my boy. Whatever's in the store is basically all we have left. Thanks to Mrs. Dinkt, there hasn't been much of a panic, but there's not much we can do. Those Galbadian soldiers, they're just trying to torture us slowly. Everyone's basically on edge.
Hello, Zell. I knew you'd be back. Tentacle, dragon skin. I think I can refine a magic stone out of something. Let's see if we can do that. Card mod. Another time, I guess. Whoops. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday with this upset stomach of mine. So hungry I can't even walk straight. Ugh. Oh, wait, Rascal just wound up here?
Hey, don't cry. I'll sneak out and check up on him. But there's a soldier there. I'm faster than a speeding bullet. I can outrun anyone. But...
Trust me!
Mommy, Daddy, I miss you.
Oh, there he is, sneaking around. Nope, he hasn't actually come back. Okay. Hey, you need authorization to leave town. If you guys want to leave town, you better go report on LNA. Oh, shoot, wait, did I... I did that wrong. Shoot, let me try it again. Oh, he's not there. Child, where did you go? Maybe I have to do it again. Oh, there he is. Okay, so. What if we just leave this like so? Oh, there we go. Just keep him occupied a while. That was an interesting bit of,
Yo, Zal, thanks, man! I was able to talk to the hotel man while you distracted the guard. Next time, I'll take care of everything. Just give me a holler when you want to leave town.
oh.
I'm okay now. I got my daddy's cards. I'm gonna keep him as a good luck charm. I'll be okay now.
Cards, you say? Apparently she has a rare Pandemona card, so... Let's see here... I haven't saved in, like, way too long, though. That's the problem. Or I would reload. And, oh well. So do I want Torama or Tirama? Oh well. Last part of the game, the club will at least have a bunch of stuff. Oh, hey, she actually has Renoa. Well, we might be able to— Ah! This fucking girl! Fuck. Just. Oh. Show her how it feels. Well, guess who just got consumed with vengeance? Yeah, I'm taking her back, thank you. Yeah, let's just go back to Zell's house. Rest and save, and then we'll try going for... And then we'll try going for the Pandemona card. That'll be a little easier. Aish. Dealing with just a bit of a sore throat tonight. That was not my best moment. Blue Dragon sounds like a good one. A part of me feels like I ought to feel bad about, you know, taking all these cards from a little girl, and another part of me is like, damn it, I want Panemona. Ladies and gentlemen, our protagonist and player. Not expecting that to work. Well, there we go, we got Pandemona. That's weird. Okay, let's go save. Alright, so... I see a dog. Also a draw point. Oh, cure. I've been told to use this dog to find LNA. But without her scent to go by, what can we do? Nope, that's not it. supposed to be a method for this. Talk to the kid. What if we talk to the people with the dog again? Talk to that other soldier. All I do is just crouch all day and look for clues. Alone's possessions, some scent for the dog to go by. They do recommend swapping some junctions around. Bio to element attack. And darkness to status attack. Okay. And also... make sure... oh good, she does have mug equipped. Good, good, good. Maybe if we do it this way. What do you want? You shouldn't be walking out here. If you know anything, go to the hotel and report to the commander. When will the town be released? Don't ask me such stupid questions. I know a mechanic who had his arm broken for asking the same question. Okay, like, I'm supposed to be able to talk to the people with the dog. Maybe if I just talk to the guard and not the dog. Oh, the captain? Yeah, I was just fishing here. He caught a few and got really excited. Said he was gonna eat him right away. Aha! Okay, now we've triggered the thing. I think. Yeah, see the smoke coming out the window now? Okay, so. Just now a man came in and asked if he could use the kitchen. I think he cooked some fish. The whole room is filled with this strange odor. The... dog. It's Raijin. Come on! Hey, you! Stand back! This could be dangerous! Ouch! Fujin, control your temper, you know? I was patrolling just like you told me. I even woke up that search dog sleeping on the job, you know? Hey, you guys help me out here. We gotta calm Fujin down, you know? Raijin! Whoa! What are you guys doing here? We're here to liberate Balamb, you know? We're here to liberate Balamb. Cypher told us to give you a whopping if we saw you, you know? A whopping? Is that different from a whoopin'? Yeah, you soldiers help me out too. Yay! That's a nice thing to drop. Steal. I have been totally forgetting to hit the trigger button when Squall attacks. And I've completely lost my sense of timing, so meh. There we go. You got me, you know. Anyway, let's see here. Aw, yeah! Commander's gonna get a whoopin' too! So, I guess you're the commander. Pack your bags and get the hell out of Balamb!
Raijin, defeated.
That's right, baby! Now where's Safer and the Sorceress? Cypher, whatever. You're all going down! Cell, calm down. Fujin, looks like you're on your own. Are you still willing to fight?
Rage.
Ha ha ha! She's not alone! Who's there? Ha ha! Made your comeback, you know? Actually, I feel a lot better, you know? I feel invincible, you know? How the... I thought we defeated you. Time to get serious, you know? sword wounds don't hurt, you know?
Elon, where?
Oh, not bad, you know. Oh, sorry, Fujin. They got me. Ooh, Mega Elixir. Not bad. Uh-oh. Fuck.
Defeated.
Ooh, Combat King 2. So, what are we gonna name Pandemona? Kind of a goopy looking thing. See if we can find a full body shot for this. Ew. Image. Okay. Media source. Local file. No, that's not it. Delete that. Browser source. There we go. And Mona. Copy image location. Okay. There we go. So this is Pandemona in all its disgusting glory. Let's see here. So we've got Ivan Ooze, category 6. Smud, Lugia, Bellows, Divorce in the South. Apparently that thing's supposed to be wind element? Sure, why not? Oh, sounds like Deep's got an idea. Gooey Louie. Name it Chinook. The warm wind coming off the Rockies that causes unseasonably warm weather in winter. A nicer form of wind. Sure, let's go with that, I guess. Alright then. And confirm. We have now gained Chinook. And let's just get rid of that window. Are the two of you taking orders from the sorceress?
Negative.
The sorceress has nothing to do with us, you know. We're acting on our own. Own plan? We're on Cypher's side, you know? And that's up to you, but... enough is enough. This isn't an internal garden conflict. We can't back out, you know.
Negative.
Cypher has a lot of followers, but we're his only friends. We're a posse, you know? The Galbadian soldiers are only listening to Cypher because they fear the sorceress. Without us, Cypher wouldn't have a posse, you know what I'm saying? If you guys stand behind him that much, tell frickin' Cypher to stop this nonsense!
Affirmative.
Hey, we ain't no sellouts. We're behind Cypher all the way, you know? Okay. Understood. So you want nothing to do with Garden now? From now on, we're not gonna hold back. I guess that's how it goes. It's what comrades are all about.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to talk anymore, you know? Kinda painful, you know.
Wimp.
Ah! She kicked him in the She kicked him in the shin so hard that his head hurt.
Run!
That's too bad. Friend or foe? It all comes down to circumstance. It's how we were raised. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Is that true? Then what's this I'm feeling? Let's go.
Where are we going next? Hello, excuse me.
What is it?
Have you decided on a destination?
Still thinking.
Can we maybe go to Trabia Garden? It's like in the mountains, so maybe the sorceress will leave it alone. But maybe
You know? But I thought it was destroyed by missiles. Oh, I see, that's why. Of course she'd want to go. I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks.
Let's... Soup-a-doop-a-doop. Let's head down to the first floor. Alright, so...
I'm bored. It's nice to be able to visit other cities, but if you're not careful, you could be left behind. With all that turmoil in Galbadia and the sorceress, it's dangerous.
I heard there's a weird book somewhere in the library. I wonder what kind of book it is.
The library's taking requests for books right now. Maybe I should put in some requests too. Oh, what kind of books do I want?
I can't believe Garden's moving. Sure is something, ain't it? I came to the library to see if I could find books on the mechanics of it all.
Did you hear that the library's going to order books that we want? Yeah, they're gathering requests from students now. Oh, I want mystery novels. Mystery novels all the way.
Yeah, now that those pain-in-the-neck faculty are gone, the library's actually willing to stock books that we want. I'm all for fiction. That's kind of a neat update. Man, I'm so glad Balamb's okay.
I'm going to become a seed someday. Yeah, it's true. Right? It's true. I guess. No way. Come on, take the pain! One more! I guess. No way.
Now that I think about it, I should probably rest in my room and regain my khp. I should get some rest. Okay, now that I've rested and regained my khp, let's also save. Oh yeah, and you get a new Guardian Force Junction! Let's see what we can add to you. Speed Junction, and Elemental Defense times 2. And Absorb. Ooh, you have some fun things to learn, don't you? Let's start with your Speed Junctioning. Let's see what's going on in here. How's the cafeteria?
No more hot dogs today. This is for returns. The store is next door.
Oh, yeah, I already listened to him do that. Okay. Anyway. Do I even dare look in the quad? Let's see here. This looks kind of weird without the garden festival stuff on it. Just kind of an empty thing to sit on. Huh. Okay, so finally we'll see how Dr. Katawaki is doing. And then we'll pretend like we actually know what we're doing.
What is it? Are you injured again?
You want to play a card game? That's more like it. Anyway. Let's see. So having done that, let's head back up. We'll pilot our way to do something. Are we ready to go? Yep, roger. Let's put Cell and Keistus, because they're apparently our main troop. And just keep turning around and around and around, because we're gonna sneak back into Balamb and get stuff.
I'm gonna draw a picture of that fish next time. Daddy said he's going to buy me a lot of blue crayons.
Come to the Blue Balamb Hotel, where the sea breeze will take you away. How's that for a catchline? Not in a million years would you be able to come up with something better. Please, blow it out your rear. Blow? That's it, blow! Come to the Balamb Hotel! Blow it out your rear! What? Hey Tempest, how's it going? You're here again? I got nowhere to go. I went back the other day and the garden was gone. Guess that's what I get for ditching too many times, huh? Oh well. You ditch too many times and your school gets blown up by missiles. That's pretty terrifying.
No way! I never get caught. I'm not giving up so easily. Got a bunch of kids waiting for me back home. Yo, Zal!
Man, what did you do now? Who's after you?
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do or they'll die.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I gotta save them and take them back to the sea.
Hey!
What the?
Ah, beautiful ocean, isn't it? Not like my hometown. This is the real thing. Ugh, my hometown's completely polluted with oil now. I guess if you saw it every day, you wouldn't notice the transformation. What hometown? Come to realize this by looking at the blue, clear ocean here. Thank you, Ziggy. Balamb Hotel. It blows! Balamb Hotel. Free blow in every... Let's see here. Now, there must be many things in this world that fade away unnoticed. Like my memories from junctioning the Guardian forces for so long. Man, even 5th grade is getting hazy at this point. There's supposed to be a thing we're able to grab here, but... Well, hey, at least I can punch the bag.
Welcome back, Cell. I hope you're alright.
Come to think on it, she plays cards, doesn't she?
Have you improved your game?
Oh, them's dirty fighting tough. Balamb Hotel. Get blown. Thank you, Ziggy. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my way of saying that yes, I have improved. I think I still need to get the Zell card off her, don't I? Oh, there it is! We have our mission! Yaha! Thank you, Mama Danked. Oh, right. Hey, Zell, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? You know me, I'm always good. Good. Make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom.
I overheard Galbadian soldiers talking about Esthar. It's supposed to be some super high-tech country, but no one knows where it is. I wonder what the people there are all like.
The train to Timber is here. Please purchase a train ticket.
Nope.
Why should we ride the train when we can fly our school? Oh yeah, Big Bad Rascal, what has he been doing? Or, well, oh, there's the old man and the cat. My poor hands have begun to shake lately. I feel like my fishing's going downhill now. Back in the days, I used to catch a whole bunch of them Balamb fish and share them with this here cat. Okay. As long as we've got the, as long as we've won another rare card, let's save. Saving is a good idea, generally. Is the kid back here again? No. He's gone. Maybe if we look up here, something. Nope, just the guy talking about pollution. Okay. Because there's supposed to be a thing where you talk to him, and he runs off after the scene. You're supposed to go check Zell's bed. Well, let's see what we can find. what's this? Ah, speed up. Wow! So that kid hid this here? Looks like he does come in handy once in a while. Okay, who wants a speed up capsule? Oh, we also have strength up capsules. Poor Selphie, she needs some speed. Oh yeah, and the combat K. Picking up your the power blow, meteor strike. Picking up your enemy and slamming them on the ground probably does the most damage, and that's what meteor strike accomplishes. And of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Down, B4, up, B4. This is one of the hardest moves to do, but study it carefully and you'll eventually get it. Now remember, always use it for a good cause, okay? Oh, and we have another magical lamp? How did that... Well, that's confusing. Oh yeah, and Renault, are you, like, learning anything new with your dog? I don't even know anymore. Anyway. Time to get back out onto wide open sea. And visit the Shumi village again, because they're probably full of Ultimas again. Welcome to Shumi Village. Yay, 10 more Ultimas. Okay, and now they also recommend going to the cactuar desert before we visit Trabia. Oh wait, we can just go straight up through the pole. Somewhere around here, wasn't it? I guess not. Well. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. I know there's a spot with a beach followed by a canyon. I just have to find said beach and canyon. Ah, here we are. Here we go. Equip, encounter none. Oh, we already have it equipped. Good. And then we turn and we go very, very west. Ah. We ranked down again. Back on it. Okay, so where's this desert? Why do I get the feeling something was wrong in this guide? Oh fuck, no. Maybe it's supposed to be on the east end of the... What's this place? This place looks familiar. It looks abandoned and run down. Well, I'm sure that's nothing plot related. La la la. Random seaside cliffs. Oh, they don't actually lead anywhere. Okay. Just more random seaside cliffs, I guess? Okay. I am so lost. Oh, here we are. A canyon leads back to this part that leads closer to where the ship was, and something or other. Desert! Here we go. Okay, so far southeastern corner of the desert will only encounter cactuars. Wait, was that it? Okay, so how do I get to the part where they're popping up and down like tiny little dicks of the desert? Well, let's try our luck. Okay, you... Let's see, so they recommend getting all the shop abilities for Tonberry as long as we're here. So let's... oh, right. New ability, swap out encounter none for move find. Oh, there's one. There's two of them, in fact. They make a weird freaking noise. Cactus Thorn and... yay! More stuff gets learned! Let's see, you are out of things to learn for now. You are also out of things to learn. You are too. Okay. Siren, eh. Kyodai! Please stop trying to learn that. Cover. You are working on learning Dark Side, and then you'll be ready. Lapan the Ah, Vitality bonus. Nice. Poseidon. Yeah, Spirit's a good thing to learn. Chinook. Speed Junction. Tonberry. Start with Familiar, and then we'll learn Haggle, and then we'll learn other stuff, and it will be fun, fun, fun for everyone. Whee! Ooh, 4 of them. Yay! Jay Leno learned Dark Side! That was not something I ever really expected to say in my life, but there we are. Good, good, good. Okay. So, while we're hitting cactuses... Ah. So they like to just run off anyway. Yay, Poseidon learned a thing. Ah, here we are. Spirit bonus. Yay, familiar! Next we need to learn... Let's see, haggle, receive discount. Call shops from the menu screen? Nice! Ooh, or initiative, that would be a fun one too. We'll start with haggle. Okay, so you just learned to junction speed. Okay. That's ironic, but okay. Oh wait, let's actually make sure my girlfriends here are learning things that I want them to learn. Summon magic plus 30, or you are done, and you. Why do they keep trying to learn GFHP first? So, trying to think of anything to talk about, but I'm kinda... I don't know. My brain is just not working on thinky stuff. So, who has any topics that they feel like having me bloviate on? Let's see, it looks like Ziggy is currently tapped out for conversation topics. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else can we talk about. Seriously, my brain is just like... They attack me from behind, and everyone runs away! What the hell was that just... what? Like, I imagine these three cactuars just show up, yell boo, and run off giggling. That's as far as I can tell. Let's keep trying, see what else we can do with that, because that was weird. Okay, so you... Okay. You... Oh, not yet working on King Cactuar. It's just that, turns out fighting cactuars is a great way to just get, like, ridiculous amounts of AP. Ooh, sell high or call shop? Let's do call shop next. And save. Because, like, I can see the big cactuar from where I am. You know, he pops up around here and there on this island there. Just like, you know, this random giant green dick of the desert popping up in places, but I can't actually get to that island right now, so I'm just running around killing all of his children. Wow, that sounded dark. Ladies and gentlemen, our purported heroes. Oh, initiative would be a nice one. Actually managed to get all three of them before they ran off. Not bad. Yep, that actually completes Brothers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Guardian forces we've completely filled out. You're working on status defense junction. You are working on stop doing that. Let's see here. Sure, why not? And yep, you're doing initiative, and you are working on call shop. Good, 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 good. Okay. And more stuff got learned. Yay! Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do HP Junction next, I guess. And you... Recover looks useful. And you were working on initiative. You are working on call shop. Okay. Yeah, the animation on the cactuars is just kind of a really fun thing. From what I remember reading, the cactuars were based off of something that, you know, Tetsuya Nomura would just kind of scribble in his notebooks and stuff like that. Let's have a look here. So you learned a thing. Let's teach you another thing. Ooh, counter might be a fun one. And you were working on recover, and you just did things. So let's give you a little defense ×2. And you learned to call shop, so let's do sell high. Also, we just picked up the ability to do... pet houses, that's always nice. Ammo, status, recovery medicine, support magic. Oh wait, I did that, didn't I? yes, now we can just randomly call the shop and be like, I want to buy stuff. So, like, if we call the Timber Pet shop and we can buy... This will be a fun one because you can buy the amnesia greens and start teaching them more junction things. Oh, sorry. And we can also get more Pet Pals magazines. Ah, dang. Oh, I already have one of them anyway. Let's see, restore HP to all GF. Let's see, 36 of those, 8 of those, 20 of those. Strength junction, vitality junction, magic, spirit. It's a pity there aren't more speed junctions around, but oh well. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, anyway. So yeah. Kind of a nice random thing there, where you can just, like, call the shop from anywhere. Yay for Tonberry! He's really good at haggling, mostly because he just points a knife at whoever's trying to sell him stuff. Let's see here. So, you can, for example, use the, where did the amnesia grains go? Did I buy any? I didn't. Okay, so let's go back to those abilities. Call the shop. And buy some amnesia grains. What are amnesia grains good for, you ask? Well, feed you... Let's say we feed one to, Quetzal. Now you notice he has, well, HP, Vitality, Magic, Junction. We just slide over here. Make him forget Magic plus 20. Wait. Oh, and that gives him the ability to learn something else. Yeah, make them forget the smaller abilities. better ones. So like Shiva has a junction for strength, vitality, and spirit. So let's also give her the ability to junction magic. So then you can do that with, say, Ifrit. Now he has HP and strength. Just go in, get rid of strength plus 20. And instead... wait, which ones did he... Blah. HP and strength. So let's give him... magic as well. Siren to forget magic plus 20. And that opens her up to learn summon magic plus 20. Kyodai can forget about HP plus 20. That gives him the ability to raise his own HP even more. HP, magic, spirit. So on and so forth. Fun times. Anyway. And that means those Guardian Forces that we just freed abilities up for can work on learning them. Strength, vitality, magic, spirit. I wonder if these boosting ones actually stack. I'll have to look that up. Because if they don't, then I can just get rid of the lower ones and just keep the higher ones. But anyway. So you're learning counter, and you're learning recover. You're learning elemental defense times 2, and you're learning sell high. Okay. In fact, I'm just gonna check this walkthrough really quickly. Anyway, it doesn't really seem to say, so I'm just kind of... Anyway, let's see. Anyway. Oh, what was that? Received an item. Lightweight. Shoes to make you light on your feet. I'll bet that's a thing we can refine. Refines into 20 hastes. Nice. Wonder if that refines into anything else. Okay. There we go. Oh dang, everyone learned stuff there. Nice. At least we got one of them. That looked like a mother lode, and then all of a sudden it was like, nope, you're done. Let's use some of those amnesia grains on carbuncle. See if that opens up new things for him to learn. Anyway. La 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 la. Time for Squall to do the happy spaz dance. Jet engine? Okay, so someone just learned something cool. Or rather, we just picked up a cool thing. Speed plus 20, that's not much of an ability to learn. Though I think that can be refined into something better. These amnesia grains are actually kind of really useful. Just call the shop. Buy like 20. Or 30, or 40, or whatever. Because as they forget the smaller abilities, they start learning the bigger and awesome ones. So let's see what else we can make things forget. That sounded wrong, but you know what. Anyway, so let's see here. Magic plus 40, what do we get rid of? Not getting rid of card mod, that would be deadly. I guess she's learned everything she can. Okay, how about you, Fuego? Oh, HP plus 80 we can learn now. We've got enough to learn still. Looks like you do too. Yeah, that should do the trick. Anyway. Okay, so that one I imagine we come running up and it just goes, ah! And runs off. there's something you can refine from jet engines, isn't there? I'm gonna have to look that. What about you? I could have sworn there was something cool you could do with a jet engine in this game. I mean, like, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with jet engines in real life, but yeah, I'm just gonna take a moment and look that up and see if anything comes of it. Cactuar. Ah, there's jet engine. Well, it looks like you can... Well, it looks like you can refine it into speed junction scrolls once you get some things, or you can refine it from speed junction scrolls, my bad, or refine it into speed up med or into a rocket engine, which in turn, a rocket engine can teach speed plus 40, or you can refine it into triple magic, which is pretty friggin' awesome, or into more speed up Medicaid. Well, okay. Well, good to know. Anyway, we'll get there. Oh, this apparently counts as part of Cactuar Island. Yay for poor map boundaries. We won? Okay, that needs to stop happening. have you learning anything? This explains why people weren't learning what I thought they were. Let's see if that does the trick. Okay. There we go. It's kind of adorable that their defeat animation has them like stand there stunned for a moment before just, you know, quietly toppling over. Anyway, that's probably enough things for them to learn for the time being. So let's save. We'll swap the no encounters back on. And head back to the school so that we can actually visit Trabia. Back into the school. Back into our magic school bus. Somewhere, Squall is quietly muttering, "I knew I should have stayed home today." Although, come to think of it, another quick visit to the Shumi, because I'm guessing we did enough to... Please let this be a normal field trip. With Sid? No way! Dude, 15 Ultimas? Totally worth the price. Oh, come to think on it, we can probably take... we can take Encounter None off again. So, let's get moving. So next we head up and see if we can't find Trabia Garden. I know we found it next to that one chocobo forest, I think. Along and around, and is this surrounded by mountains, right? So I think if we go here... Oh, that's painful. It looks pretty bad. Selphie!
A direct hit.
Man, this really pisses me off.
I'm going in.
Be careful. Tempest! Have you guys seen Selphie?
Any idea where Selphie is?
Yeah, she ran off ahead.
I don't know if we should leave her by herself. Let's go find her. So, you've been looking after Selphie.
Let's play along with it. Selphie's been a great help.
What's wrong? That's not like Tempest at all!
Sorry. Thundaga. A single Thundaga. Yay! So they claim there's a weapons magazine around here somewhere, but I'm having trouble finding it. When has that ever not been the case? It says hold down triangle and count your steps. Is there actually a step counter thing here, or...? Oh, walk 5 step. 1. Okay, get everybody else out of the way, and then we can. There we go, Weapons Monthly August. Ooh, the punishment looks almost identical to the Twin Lance, but it is lighter and more powerful. The only gunblade more powerful than this is the Lion Heart. Ergites is the most powerful fighting glove. It allows the wearer to deliver optimal hits based on his or her ability. The Cardinal is the latest line of projectile weapons. The wide fins provide more stability and accuracy compared to the Valkyrie. Its greater accuracy causes more damage. Horrific death and destruction everywhere.
No, free magazine.
And Save the Queen, the most powerful whip in the world. It is made with Malboro's tentacles, which are the most ideal material for making whips. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Anyway. Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask? It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see, for example, have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. And also, he's okay with playing cards, I guess. Oh boy. Graveyard. Aww. It's like covered in people's... Why is there zombie in a graveyard? Don't answer that. Oh, an old issue of Timber Maniacs. I guess they didn't feel like reading it anymore. Okay, so that's the same. We carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. Exhausted from tending to everyone. That Tonberry King. Take this. GF summoning.
We were just talking about who would have won the Trabia basketball tournament if we'd played. It's all because of the stupid missiles.
I'm telling you, the Mog Moogle team will make it. And they'll probably play the Mock Chocobos in the finals.
Your pronunciation's all wrong. It's chocobos, not chocobos.
We're leaving as soon as Selphie comes back. We're on standby until then. Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her and...
You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either.
Oh. I guess that's all we get from her. Okay. Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? I wonder if she was living a normal life before all of this.
Why the search for Elena? Elena, inviting Tempest back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make a journey into the past too?
I've got to do something to show that Selphie can depend on me. Shoot some hoops. Oh. Ah!
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming out here, all the way out here, everyone.
Oh, cheer up, eh?
Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I want to get even. I want to get my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed?
Yo, what the... What are you saying all of a sudden?
Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way so we wouldn't have to fight anymore.
What are you getting at? If someone could come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. all this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in Garden. I'm a seed. Do you understand?
Tempest, you have to say what you're thinking or else I won't understand.
You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all this? What happened to you?
I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that...
Edna, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. But that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. Out of all the kids there, one was very special to me.
Evie, wanna play?
I really liked this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her.
Selphie, what you playing? War! Was that orphanage a stone house?
You guessed it.
An old house, made of stone. By the ocean.
You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met.
Hey, why didn't you tell us?
Yes, why didn't you? 'Cause you two seem to have forgotten. Just kinda sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Selphie and bossy little Kisti.
Oh, that is just so weird. Huh?
Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was...
This way!
ghost.
Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore?
What a shameful sight. How about this?
Yeah!
The ocean! The lighthouse!
We did set off fireworks! Yo! The kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm telling! I'm gonna tell on you. Cry, baby Zell. Go back to bed.
If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then, what about my parents in Balamb? The Dinkt family in Balamb must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here.
Yo, come on, stop it. Matewin, help. Cry, baby Zell.
Yes, that is Tiny Cipher.
Who's that? Na 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 na. Stop teasing me, Cipher.
Oh my goodness! Cipher, my archenemy.
Wow, he was there too.
Well, Cipher. Cipher was always Cipher. Zell, always crying and screaming. Irving? Sorry, I don't remember you. Kistis. I think you were difficult to deal with. Selphie. Always full of energy. Cypher was there too. Except for Edna, we were all there.
Hey, that means...
Yeah, I was there too.
Sis...
I was always waiting for Sis to come back.
I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself.
I didn't turn out okay at all.
Sis... Ellie...
Elena. So Elena was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Quistis, Zell, Selphie, Irvine, Cypher, Elena, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. You mean Sis is Elena?
She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period.
She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why.
There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present.
Well, if that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang.
You didn't even remember who she was!
Hey, Selphie, that goes for you too. Oh. Why leave? Let's keep talking. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Ma and Pa aren't my real parents.
I wonder where the orphanage is.
So Sis was Elena, huh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Tempest, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted, because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher, too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd?
That is strange. Oh, in my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think.
Nice comment, Ziggy. Ma Danked only adopted him because he looked just like the guy on her triple triad card. Spoiler alert, if you guys don't mind, but, again, Guardian forces. They literally run on memories, and in this case, that childhood together got lost somewhere between the third and fourth time you summoned Shiva or Kyodai or whatever. Kind of a scary thought, huh? You know, give up your past in exchange for power.
But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home. So I came to Garden at the age of 10. That was when I first noticed Cypher and Tempest. Cypher and Tempest were always fighting.
Yeah, Justus always used to break us up.
Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be at the center of attention. But Tempest always used to ignore him. But eventually they'd end up fighting. Tempest could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Tempest, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis." I guess I was trying to take Sis, Elena's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Tempest. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor. But I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Misunderstood love? Actually, I'd completely given up when Edna came into the picture. Hey! It must be the same for Cypher! I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Tempest, his inner feelings start to boil and...
Is that why he's always picking fights with Tempest? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How is that possible? Well, how about this? The price we pay for using the Guardian Forces. Guardian Force provides us its power, but it makes its own place inside our brain.
So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor the GF critics are spreading.
So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a bunch of stuff?
There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing.
Then how is it that I remember while everyone else is forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned to Guardian Force until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys.
How about you, Selphie? Your first experience with the Guardian Forces was when you came to Balamb Garden, right? Yeah.
Is it because of the GF that we forget? Is that why other forces refrain from using them?
We gave up our memories in exchange for power.
There are some things we're better off not remembering, especially when your life revolves around battle.
I have a confession to make. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a guardian force inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with them too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that guardian force.
Oh, it must be the Guardian Force's fault.
What should we do?
What should we do? Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
So what do you want to do? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using Guardian Forces now? As long as we continue fighting, we are indebted to the powers of the Guardian Forces. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it.
Hey, I know! Let's all keep a diary! That way we'll always have something to remind us.
Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah. I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents and Balamb. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power.
Hey. Do you all remember Matron?
She was always wearing black.
Let's see.
Matron. Dressed in black. She's the...
Very kind. Long black hair. Yes, I really admired her.
I see a resemblance. Matron... Oh, they look alike.
Wait, I just pictured her face and...
Oh, look alike? That's not it. Matron's name is Edia Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Edia.
Matron? Sorceress Edia? Why is the matron...
Why? You're wondering why Matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't even comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and Garden were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Edia. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Hey, Tempest, you listening? So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Edna's saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. And sometimes there'd only be one. From the limited possibilities I've faced, the choices have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. And more important, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. But somehow we're together again. Just like old times, though a lot has changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah! Let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know. But Sel's right. We can't run from her forever.
Edna. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Sounds like there's another fireworks show going on.
Look! Look! A gift from the fairies!
Yo, you want to go check out Edia's orphanage?
I wonder what it's like now.
Yeah, we might find a clue.
Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this?
It probably has to do with something that happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over. It's done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Edia's house. I guess that's it.
We're fighting. You guys are fearless.
Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost, and I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. I missed a scene, didn't I? Let's head back to the library first. So yeah, now we know why Irving was having so much trouble trying to shoot the sorceress. It's like, hey, do you mind going out and shooting your mother in the head? It's like, could I not? Sure. back and forth to the library. I don't even read or check out books. No, it's not like I'm interested in somebody from the library committee. Okay, so he's saying the same thing. That freaking. Because of all that chaos that went on, I don't have to take that makeup test anymore. But now I have to write a report instead. Instructor Aki, you're being too hard on me.
It's not every day you get to experience your academy flying. I wish I could tell my little brother about all this new and exciting experience. Sel! Wait up, Sel! We're on the Let's Find Out More About Sel committee. Indeed we are.
What?
Oh, just answer a few questions, okay? Don't think too hard about them. Okay, so first question, what is your favorite color?
Huh? Well, the red on my jacket. Okay, guys, quick vote. Red, blue, or pink? Okay, we have a vote for pink. Pink, you dude bro. Real men wear pink. Okay, well, looks like my hand is forced. I'm embarrassed. Pink.
Oh, pink? Well, okay. Okay, next, what's your favorite food?
I'm pretty picky with food, so hot dogs.
I knew it! Okay, one last one. What type of girls do you like?
Huh? Well, Hey, library committee members, what are you doing slacking off? Come here now!
Just when things were getting interested. Okay, Mr. Hitler, what a bummer. Really bad timing. Thanks, Sel. Talk to you later.
Okay. Well, I don't know where they went, but okay, that was weird. Take a moment and rest up, and then, a couple last quick things. Zell gets to live in the closet another day. Okay, everyone's up to full health. Good, good, good. Man, the fireworks are really loud out there. Maybe I should have, like, gone out and watched them or something. Oh well, anyway. One last couple of things to do. So, we're mildly stuck. Okay, there we go. One other couple of... Ah! Well, let's fight this flying glorp thing. Oh! San Tetsukan! Okay, that was kind of worth it. Anyway, back into the Trabia Garden. Oh.
Selphie's back! I hung out with her for a bit. Selphie just seems to give off a burst of energy, doesn't she?
The day of the missile attack, me and her, we were sitting next to each other in class. Call it a twist of fate or whatever, but we've been going out since then. If we're really going to repave this street, we definitely need to get hold of a truck. Oh yeah, I think someone's dad is involved with that type of work. What?
Please donate to the Trabia Garden Fund! Trabia Garden, crumbled to ruins overnight. Wouldn't you like to help rebuild our wonderful academy? Just whatever you can is fine. For just the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can help contribute to the Trabia Garden Rebuilding Fund.
Good luck. Here.
Oh, thanks a lot. Wait a minute, you're not from Trabia Garden, are you? I can't take this. Really, thank you, but please take back your donation. So we call snow that floats down gently a gift from the fairies. Days like that turn out to be very special. I was able to see Selphie again. Anything special happen for you?
I suddenly remembered growing up in an orphanage. Does that count? My girlfriend and I used to meet here all the time. Days like this, when it's real cold out, I used to give her my jacket to wear. That's all in the past now. There's nothing I can do. Oh. Now we know why there's a jacket on that gravestone. So I apparently missed the special scene where Selphie goes in and apologizes.
Oh, the faculty, that's right. We haven't asked the faculty for a donation yet. Calling off faculty! Don't even pretend you're not listening!
So, in a scene that I failed to get, you actually see Selphie, like, kneeling in front of the gravestones and apologizing to the friends that she lost, and trying to cheer them up, talking about, well, at least we got to finally do the garden festival.
Gah!
Well, at least we got the selfie card. That's what really matters in life. So yeah, definitely save here.
Are you all Selphie's friends? I really, really, really like Selphie a whole lot. How about you? Do you like Selphie?
I think so.
Then you're the same as me. Selphie's the queen of finding secret passages. They always lead somewhere amazing. We're always surprised by them.
Oh, is it up?
Whoa, I think so.
Warning, personal data bank. Ah, no! Does it just repeat that every time? Dang.
This is Selphie's personal data.
Selphie? Hey, who are you guys? We're Trabia Garden's tech squad. We all divided up into different squads to utilize each of our specialties. Now leave this baby to me. I'll have it up and running in no time. We're the tech squad. Wonder what happens if we try it again. Okay. Well, that was funny. Okay, let's do our best to calculate our food and daily supplies. Oh, the calculator's broken too, so we have to be extra careful.
Look, I found an old book underneath the rubble. Maybe there's some writing that tells of a secret treasure, like how many steps from Trabia Garden's gargoyle statue. You know, that kind of stuff.
Oop, there.
Wake up! I said wake up! You're on patrol duty today. You volunteered, didn't you?
Draw failed.
Instead of fighting in your dreams, why don't you fight yourself back to reality? Come on, wake up! I said wake up! The ball rolled under there. That's the last ball. Oh no.
You can't reach the ball? Ooh, a draw point. Aura? Swap something. There we go.
Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions?
We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone.
I'm a member of the Choco Kids. You have to get an official approval to become a Choco Kid. Sometimes scouts from the Big Brother team come and watch us practice.
Oh, you're not one of those kids who was being stupid in the Chocobo Forest, you're just a basketball kid. Nope, okay, never mind. For Trabia students to become seeds, they have to pass the written test in Tea Garden, then transfer to Balamb Garden. We already passed the test, so we've been permitted to go to Balamb Garden any time, but... yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna stay here and work for Trabia.
Everybody wants to become a seed, but to tell you the truth, I really don't want to. And with everything gone now, I wonder if I can start my life over.
Okay. So anyway, that was Trabia Garden and the oddness thereof. No. Button got stuck. Also, I wonder, Magic, can you exchange your Thundiga to her? She has 100. She has... Oh. There we go. Yay! More Thundiga. We're back from our patrol.
Huh? The next team isn't here yet. I think he overslept again.
What? Not again! I heard he even slept through the whole missile incident. If he doesn't get here soon, does that mean I'm on double shift?
Do it for Trabia!
Okay. Just walk right through me. Okay, then. Well, there we go. And I went about half over time. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Time for me to save and sign off for the night. However, I will be back online Wednesday evening, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Hope you all had fun. I will see you on Wednesday. I'm Simon the Shepherd, and this has been Gaming with Dog. Have a good one.